One. What's good, Cows Gang? You already know who it is, Mr. Palmer, aka Boss Daddy. And we got to talk about this unfortunate situation right here. Now, take a look at this young lady, 21 years old, and her name was Maria Rodriguez. And she wanted to, be a daredevil. And there's nothing wrong with that because when I was coming up, I did daredevil. I will, jump off the trees, jump off the roof, climb up on the roof. You know what I'm saying? Great America Rise, all that. But she fell to her death. And the reason why, because the workers or the people that worked there or whoever they were, who was supposed to properly put a rope on her, did not put the rope on her. And it's a video out there, and I got it, where they hoisted up, they walked over to the edge of the bridge and threw off. And unfortunately, she didn't make it. She fell to her death. Now, in the article right here, it says, in Brazil, multiple individuals were arrested after a thrill seeker lost her life when she was thrown from a bridge by staff members while being unsecured. And according to the report, this young lady fell 130 feet to her death on Saturday after she was thrown from the skeleton bridge. Brazil got these names of these areas, these oceans with death and skeletons. That's crazy. And unfortunately, she was unsecured by a bungee cord. In the video, you're going to hear people say, the rope, the rope, the rope. And they weren't paying attention. One witness can be heard shouting, guys, the rope. And unfortunately, they didn't realize that after the fact. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a news clip, but only going to be the article because I'm going to get flagged. And we're going to continue this.
Shock continues after a woman died after being thrown from a bridge in Brazil because she was never attached to a safety cord. 3 workers from that jump site were arrested, charged with homicide. Now we're learning that one of the suspects has a history of what many are calling reckless jumps.
We're learning more about that fatal leap in Brazil that has led to worldwide outrage. One suspect who is charged with homicide is a daredevil whose social media accounts are flooded with jaw-dropping stunts. In this jump, the suspect, identified as Luis Felipe Feliciano Egorov, can be seen holding a child, and off they go in this heart-stopping stunt. It's the same abandoned bridge where the 21-year-old woman was thrown without a rope, ending in her death. The child appears to be wearing a safety harness, but just the same, it is heart-stopping. And he's jumped with kids before. Look at this. There's a countdown. Then the leap. The kid holds on for dear life. He also posted this video. There's somebody inside the body bag being thrown off the bridge. Here, somebody is tied to a bodyboard as they're tossed off the bridge. Across the world, bungee jumping is getting a bad name for what happened in Brazil.
For sure, it has a negative PR impact on our business because the world has reported it as bungee jumping.
Nick Steers is a bungee jumping expert, and he wants to make it clear this is not bungee jumping. It's actually rope swinging.
And that's a completely different industry than bungee jumping. A lot of the time, the rope jumping industry sees accidents and they get falsely attributed to bungee jumping.
When you watch this, what goes through your mind? Do you find yourself asking the question, how on earth did this happen?
You can see that they had 3 people carrying out this particular act, but you ask serious questions about the level of competency of those people.
Shock.
Now, Cows Gang, you heard it that, this unfortunate situation, the young lady wanted to bungee jump and it cost her life. Now,
ai, meu Deus do céu!
Let's back it up. Now, how the hell y'all got a hoist up in the air and y'all don't see no rope hanging nowhere? All that rope right behind y'all. You know what I'm saying? This definitely is an accident, but at the same time, it was incompetence. Dumbass.
Bruh.
You know, for you to be so, experienced and technical, you should never made that mistake, that error. And now you're charged with murder. What do y'all think about that, Cows Gang? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't knock nobody that do daredevil things and wanna bungee jump, rope swinging. I see people be skateboarding, jumping off the roof, sliding down, all that stuff. And, they risk their lives, they risk their body. And if that's what you wanna do, that's cool. But all I could tell you is definitely protect yourself if you can. I don't blame the young lady because she probably thought they hooked it up. She's probably so excited. She probably is like, man, she was so energetic. It was their responsibility to make sure she was connected to a rope and protect her. And I'm gonna say, Cows Gang, if y'all gonna do this, please be careful. I want to say rest in peace to the young lady, and I hope the family get justice. I hope they're able to sue him and the rest of these motherfuckers. And a couple of them try to run off when this happened. You cannot make this up. But Cows Gang, you already know what I want to know. When it comes to Maria Rodriguez, 21-year-old, I got to know, is she a victim or volunteer?